People have been asking how am I doing the live stream. I'm getting pretty good amount of decent quality audio and such. So I just figured I would just do a demo and show you what equipment I'm using and such, and see if you can do the same with equipment that you have itself. I'm just going to go my regular setup. I'm going to walk through it. How exciting this is, I don't know, or boring, I'm not sure. I'm going to turn on my computer. I'm going to turn on, I use a regular television for a monitor. I'll start with the music equipment and then we'll go back with the video production and such. Just a regular PA setup. I've got my pedals down here on the ground, my stomp box for my percussion, and I've got a mark bass. That's where the stomp box goes through. And then for the sound, I'm using an AER Compact 60, and that's a combo amp. It's got an input for voice and for the guitar. It's a very, very clean sound, and even by itself, it's perfect. And if you notice, I've got a microphone sitting in front of it. That actually is going to my PA system, which just a straight powered mixer from Yamaha, so I can mix both. I've got the line out coming from the mark bass, and that's for your microphone mix and such. So I get that turned on because I'm using that. I've got these Yamaha 12-inch PA speakers, and what I'm using them for, let's go ahead and open things up here. When it's a little bit warm and there's people walking down the beach, this is the whole point of one of the things, not only doing the internet, but getting people on the beach to hear music and such. I open up these doors and let the music go out to the outside. So people walking their dogs or however they hear the music, they stop for a little while. So that's all well and good. First, I'll try to get some things turned on here. The mark bass is hot. Now the PA isn't on yet, but the stomp box is out. Let's get the AER turned on, and we'll get to make sure that's good. And I've got a certain amount of reverb. I happen to like this reverb for this such. So pretty much the audio is done. Now all I have to do is turn on the major PA system, and then it'll go through the other two speakers as well. That's just the audio itself. Now let's go and see what we got as far as the video and the production. I'm shooting into the light, which makes me a bit of a silhouette. When I'm standing by the mic because of the light coming into the lenses of the cameras. So what I've done is I've built a light tree here. So I'll take this light tree, and it's balanced out so that I am very well lit against, I'm just going to see how this lighting is. So that I'm very well lit against the background so that the cameras don't wash me out. We're going to go to, this is what I use for Facebook Live. I'm using a Samsung Note 10. That's all I'm using for Facebook Live. And you see the cable coming up because I've got a battery hanging down. When you're shooting live for an extended period of time, it does drain the battery quite a bit, even though that battery is pretty strong. Oh, enable wireless display, there we go. And identifies the display for my television, which is going to be my monitor. All right, so it says connected, and on the TV itself, now I've got a lot of glare from the windows, but you can see that it's connected. Okay, now we're going to go to Facebook, and we're going to hit live. Now, that's just a preview. So that tells me what my picture is going to look like now. Gives me an idea. Okay, I want to zoom in slightly. I want it slightly. Facebook's ready to go. All I have to do is hit the live button, and we're good to go. Now, and you can see here on the television, the monitor here. So now when I'm playing, I can actually see what's going on, and the list will start coming up on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. The Facebook Live is set up to go. Is all ready to roll. So I have a Galaxy Tablet A. All right, so there's Instagram. We're going to take Instagram, plug in. This is nowhere near as fast as the Note 10. Okay, so it comes up, and you end up with this screen showing you the pictures and such. Scroll down, just move this little line here up to where it says live. All right, so now that we're live, we're not live yet, but the little live button, the live button here, When I hit that, we're going to be live on Instagram. All right, so Instagram goes in, lock that in, and you get an idea. You can see that there's a lot of reflection here, but you can see the preview. You can see it on the monitor there. You can see all I have to do is be able to get my hand inside and hit the live button. So that takes care of Instagram. All right, so Facebook Live is set up. Instagram Live is set up. Now next we're going to go to twitch.tv. Now we have a laptop with an interface inside. I'm not going to go to the details of that. Okay, so now I've got the camera set up. I'm going to go to OBS Studio. And again, this is stuff that takes a little while to learn how to use it, but just shows you what I'm doing. Now there's my preview for Twitch. And it's all set up. All my settings are done. I'm not going to go on how to do the settings. But all I have to do is go down to start streaming, and I just hit click. Now I'm on twitch.tv, and I happen to be for open mic sessions. Open mic sessions, that's my Twitch handle. I hit that. I'm live on Twitch. I turn on the PA system. And that's everything that's going on here. So you see the Twitch setup. See the AER, there's the mock bass. Over in the corner there you can see, I'll see if I can zoom in a bit. Okay, there's my Instagram Live. There is, I didn't show you one, but there's another 4K camera right next to the Facebook Live, and that's what I use to store everything, to actually make an actual hard copy of everything. So that's on the same stand as the Facebook Live. And then there's my lighting tree. And we're ready to go. And you got to remember, I'm miking the AER. That's what's giving me the clean voice and guitar signal. That's probably the most important thing going on here, is how to get that clean sound. All right. And also remember, as I'm standing here playing, look to the right. I can look to the right and I can see who's on, who happens to have just checked on, such, and I can respond to people asking questions, or if they want to request a song or something like that. So whittle this down, from the back here, it's the same. You can see there's the Instagram Live tablet. There's the 4K camera. There's the Note 10 doing the Facebook Live, and then there's the light tree, and there's the setup on the side, and the PA over on the left. So that's the setup. That's how it's done. That's how I do it. Now, totally up to you how you want to do things. But this is giving me a nice clean sound. I've tried different ways, different setups. And I just want to do one thing here at the end.
Okay, no problem.
Some people don't see what goes on, we do here. So just for some other people that want to try to do the live stream thing, we're coming out of the record out from the mixer, okay? And that's how we get the sound. We've been tweaking the sound for ages. So we come out of that, and a lot of these smartphones, here we go, a lot of smartphones have the Type-C, USB Type-C connectors for power and also for headphones and such. So the Samsung, which is what I'm using here, you've got to get the special Samsung adapter. And that plugs into the side, and that takes that sound right from the mixer right to this. And that's what's giving me my sound. Now that's a regular USB, and then this is a USB from 3.5 mil. Yeah, that's the line coming out of the mixer, going out of the mixer into that, which is a USB from 3.5 mil. And then this is a regular USB, I don't know if you can see that, and then going into a Type-C. And that's for all the latest smartphones. But that's how we get that sound to work. So just want to show that to people so they can get a hold of it. So, all right, that's all we got. See you guys.